We are gonna actually play some Disney Dreamlight Valley for a little. I know that I hadn't come on in a while. Can you please? Thank you. Um, so we're gonna play a little Disney Dreamlight, and it's just a little comfy, cozy game. Um, my goal is to stream for at least an hour, but I did just pop a melatonin, so I'm really just gonna play until I'm tired enough to go to sleep, and then I'm gonna log off. So we'll see where that leaves us. Anyone else excited to get Pocahontas? I am so thrilled and so happy that we just get to keep adding Disney people. Um, like it's going out of style. I love this game so much. I don't know what we're gonna do exactly. I mean, there's a couple of options. There's a couple of things that we can do that would probably be fun. We're gonna see what happens. Um, we are still in the lovely storybook veil, story veil. I don't know, whatever it's called. Oh, someone nervous about getting older. That's Mother Gothel. Duh. That makes so much more sense. Um, who do I really need to get me to follow around? Is no one in particular there. Merida's still level 5. Oh, we could get Flynn. Where'd Flynn go? We'll get him to come along with us. And then we'll go talk to Mother Gothel. All right, let's get on Stormy, my horse. We're doing a little lagging, but it'll should go away soon, I think. And I know that they updated it to where you could do different camera views where like it sticks. Um, but I didn't like the new way, so I changed it to go back to the old one. And I mean, it was pretty easy to do. I don't like change, guys. I'm not a change kind of person. I would go into the office, but it's painful to walk right now, and currently I am comfortable, so I'm good. Thank you, though. Where's this hooch going? Go up here. My other half is also in the room. He's kind of hanging out with us today. Really, the two of you must learn to let things go. Huh, well, I'm giving you a chance to make this better. Fine, tell me what it is. Needs help with some poetry. As I watch the clock tick and the sun rise and set, I fear what I love I am doomed to forget. But I've never been one to do what I'm told. They need a good rhyme for told. All right, but first tell me, why did you come to me with this verse? It's about being afraid of getting older, so I thought, me afraid of something as inconsequential as that. Oh, darling, don't be ridiculous. I never give it a thought. Which is, I mean, we all know that that's a lie, Mother Gothel. Simply do all that's possible to look after yourself. There's nothing magical about it, of course. It does help to be devastatingly charming. After all, charm never gets old. That's a perfect rhyme. I've never been one to do it. I'm told I'll care for myself. Charm will never grow old. Of course, it's perfect. It's from me. All right, so who was unfairly exiled that we have in our map? I don't feel like it's Olaf. Oh, you know what? I bet it's Elsa. She self exiled herself, though. Is it Ursula? I don't feel like Ursula was wrongfully exiled. I mean, some would say becoming a traitor and usurping a king would make you exiled. And I know that like Disney tried to give her this tragic past on how like Trident was supposed to share and he didn't. Yada yada yada. Sure, sure. I agree. Why can't evil just be evil? Um, and don't get me wrong. I mean, I do enjoy like a good villain who's not necessarily evil for evil's sake. I like the villains who do evil things because they know it's evil, but it's the means justify the ends almost, or villains who don't believe that they're actually villains. But Disney does it in this weird split where they're trying to take their past villains and turn them into villains who like aren't villains, and I don't know. I don't like the way that they handle it. Hello, Angelfish, in the mood for a little bargain. It seems there's no place I will ever belong, and all of my words seem to come out all wrong. But I'll wait for an answer, I'll wait for a sign. Well, the child certainly knows how to turn a phrase, don't they? Those lines remind me of how I felt when Titan cast me out. You were doing bad magic. I vowed that one day I'd take back what was rightfully mine. I don't know if I'd go with brilliant. All right, well, now we've got the forgotten stuff done. Why don't we do a little bit of fishing? Because I feel like, wasn't that one of the quests that we have to do is sell two fish? Yeah, great, cool. Because we need to get all of that story magic. Annoyingly so, I'm afraid. Oops. Oh, at least the fishing here is easier than is in Stardew Valley. The Stardew Valley one for the longest time was giving me issues, and this one, I mean, I don't particularly love it, but I don't hate it. So, and I guess we could also go snippet chasing. That's what Dipstick's Flynn's thing is. And since I have to travel with him anyway to do the things, get the things. All right. No, nope, wrong thing. Man, it's been a while since I've played. Nope, nope. There we go. All right, that should give us. I took a picture with my command. You know what? Screw it. All right, it's whatever. What if I do it? That count? Perfect. Catch demon snippets. Those are things I don't want to catch, if I'm being completely honest, but here we are. Um, all right. I mean, I guess we'll go looking for the demon snippets. Oh, me, oh, me, oh, my. So I know that I already complained a little bit about how ridiculous it is to have to sit here and grind away at this game on this particular part to get the characters that you want. And on the one hand, I guess I kind of get it. I mean, Disney's doing Disney things. I'm grateful that all of the expansions are free on the Apple Arcade. That's incredible. It's how I play because I enjoy playing it on my tablet, and then I just use my Xbox controller that I bought specifically to do this. Um, and you know what? It works out. It works out pretty well. I will say. Um, I just. I don't want to have to sit here and play and play and play and play at the same things because it doesn't give just like quests, right? Like, I think if it was quests, it would be a little bit different. But all that it really feels like I'm doing is just trying to catch as many snippets as I can. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's definitely an annoying thing. I want Aurora. I want her now. I feel like I'm being not necessarily like I think I'm doing a bad job of explaining, to be completely honest. But it's not necessarily a bad thing. I don't mind grinding away at stuff. I did the Wish Blossom Ranch, but I like the way that they did the Wish Blossom Ranch where it was all storyline and there wasn't any of the like, oh, you have to collect this much of this and this much of that and this much of these and oh, you have to get these and you have to get this and you have to do that. And that's what this feels an awful lot like, is just having to sit there and be like, oh, by the way, you have to get so many of these and you have to get so many of those and oh, don't do that, you know. And I just get annoyed by it because I want to be able to do what I want to do and not be told by a game what I'm supposed to be doing. Mm. Anyway, so I got like I said, I got, excuse me, all the horses. I got Maximus, Con, and Pegasus. I got all of them leveled up to 10. I think, but I wouldn't like quote me on this, that you can get more, like do your own horses and have multiples of them. And I thought about going back and doing it and like building up the farm and stuff because I did not finish all of the stuff just yet. There is still a lot in Wish Blossom Mountains that I haven't done. So I know that the story itself isn't finished. Um, but for me, the story itself is kind of finished. Um, I did the main things. I got all of the main people. I did what I set out to do, which is I really just wanted to be able to have horses. And then when I saw what horses I could have as well, I was like, oh well, I want those too. Um, but I did all of that, so that's great. So it kind of became a like, oh, do I really need to, type of thing. Um, and the answer became no, I don't really need to. Um, I am content. So it's kind of where it leaves us, I think, is just being like, okay, well, I mean, it is what it is. I will say, and I don't know if this is considered spoilers, but like you're watching me play and I've been playing for a while. Um I will say that my I did really enjoy, that was weird. Uh Elsa and Anna, or Elsa or Anna and Kristoff's friendship goals here. It's really interesting how they all kind of tie together, and I'm really hopeful that one, we get Prince Philip, because if I mean, Sleeping Beauty is my favorite princess. Prince Philip is like my favorite Disney prince. Um, but that like once we hit a certain point, specifically once I get Flynn to level 10, and maybe Rapunzel to level 10 as well. She might have to be someone who has to get to level 10 too, because I had to get Kristoff and Anna to level 10 to do the thing with them. But having them reunite and be together was just like so cute and so fun. And just once I realized what we were doing, because once Kristoff loses his memories of Anna, I was like, oh, there has to be a way to fix this, right? And there was. Uh, but I was still a little like, I felt bad. I know that we did what we had to do to save the valley, but I still felt bad for Anna because that's her man. And coming back and realizing that, like, oh, hey, your man has no memory of you and he's living in your home, which is what I thought was so funny, was he's living in the castle, right? Like, he doesn't have his own place. I did not set down a house for Kristoff. He's living in the ice palace. So the man is living in her home, right? And just doesn't remember who she is.